Welcome guys, so I'm going to do my first premiere draft of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I'm going to use up some of these draft tokens I've accumulated. I think this is a good card, isn't it? Ornery Tumblewagg. So you get a +1/+1 counter every turn. Yeah, that's a great card. There's also Primal Command here. So Shackle Slinger, if you get rewarded if you can cast 2 spells a turn. Rakish Crew. You get a mercenary, and whenever your outlaws die, you do a 1-point drain life. Stubborn Burrow Fiend. It's a green 2-drop. There is also a white-green land here. I'm tempted by that white-green land. We do, yeah. I think we're going for probably a white-green mount deck, and I'm going to grab that land whilst I can. Okay, Bovine Intervention. Destroy target artifact or creature. Its controller gets a 2/2 token. I think that is good creature removal. We have a flyer there. I'm going to skip past these. That's a creature that acts like a disenchant, which is alright. But yeah, Bovine Intervention. That looks fantastic, honestly. Okay, Anguished Unmaking, that's black, white, exile permanent, you lose 3 life. Okay. It's creature removal. Then we have a blue-green. Makes plotting cheap, and casting things from the graveyard and from exile cheap. But I don't think it's worth going into blue for that. I don't think it's worth going into black for Anguished Unmaking. Vengeful Townsfolk seems like a solid card. Mirage Mesa is more mana fixing, that's quite tempting. I think we'll just try and get the mana fixing early, so we don't have to grab it later. Okay, we have a rare card here. We're tempted by this rare card, I think. We might definitely be doing some rare drafting. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, let's put that away. So this is, yeah, not a very useful rare, I think, for draft. Rise of the Varmints. Okay, you can get a bunch of squirrels. If you have a bunch of things in the graveyard, I think that could be good. We'll take a shot at it. It's potentially not going to do anything, but okay, that's Bedevil. I've already got 4 copies of Bedevil, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just holding down Alt to see how many copies, but I definitely have it from the previous set. Frontier Seeker. I do like this. This finds mounts or playing cards. That seems fantastic. It's a great 2-drop. Tumbleweed Rising, I think, is pretty good as well, but hitting your lands, you can't beat hitting your lands. Back for more is green-black. Pretty splashable, and that could be good, honestly. This can tap things down. Sterling Keykeeper, I think that's pretty good. Another good 2-drop. And Silver Deputy is another thing that could help us hit our lands. I'll actually go for the Sterling Keykeeper. I think that might... Yeah, we're pretty good for land fixing. Pixie can bounce something back, which could be good. Wanted Griffin is a 3/2 flyer, which is pretty good as well. I don't think we have any come into play effects, but oh, we do. We have Frontier Seeker. I'll take the Pixie actually, and I'll take Gold Pan. Take another Gold Pan. Take the Desecrator. Oops. Let's try that again. Okay, Void Slime. Is one of the rares. Are we red drafting lands? I think we are, yes. We might splash black as well. Let's sideboard that for the moment. We'll drop the Gold Pans for the moment. We've definitely got potential for splashing cards here. Okay, white, red. Yeah, we'll take that. And another... Okay, let me just check if that's... Yeah, I did actually buy some of these, wildcarded some of these lands. I'm going to red draft that one. I have no shame. Just got to remember I need 23 cards for the deck, so there may be a point at which I actually just have to take a card. Congregation Gryff seems absolutely fantastic for my deck. I don't think there's any other possible choice. Okay, it's another mount, the Bighorn. Got to start thinking about just taking creatures. That's a good black removal spell. Take the Bighorn. Okay, so not much for my deck here. I'll take a Silver Deputy. We have a rare. We have a mythic rare. I already have 2-step between worlds. I don't think those other cards are that good. I'm gonna red draft that. Oh wow, okay, we got so many things here. I do like Simulacrum Synthesizer. I want to build a deck based on this, so I'm taking that. Oh god, right, yeah, Void Slime. Okay, I don't care. Well, there's nothing else to take here for my deck, so yeah, we just take the Void Slime. Tomb Trawler we might have to play. Sterling Keykeeper is pretty good. Okay, Return the Favor. Daring Thunder Thief, I guess, is splashable. We might have to splash another colour just to get enough cards. Demonic Ruckus. Seize Secrets. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, let's take Drake. Got a few blue cards here for emergencies. We've got another good red rare there. I can't resist these rares. I'm going to take that. Let's recap. We have 10 cards. We need 13 more cards for the deck. It's not looking good, and we've got a pack left, so we've got to take all of these cards for the deck. Oh, it's going to keep throwing these things at me. Do I just want to rare draft, or do I want a good deck? I think I just want to rare draft. I will take Rakdos Joins Up. Don't know what it does. Another Blooming Marsh. Because I feel like we've blown it already. We've taken too many rares. Yeah, we're going to keep taking rares. Steer Clear is quite good for my deck, though. I think I can ignore that rare, honestly. Dance of the Tumbleweeds is quite good. Steer Clear is quite a good card for my deck. Oasis Gardener, Reach for the Sky. Yeah, I think everybody's going green-white mounts. I think more than one person is. That's my feeling. This Oasis Gardener is a bit of a filler card. I think we'll go for that, but it helps me splash for other things. Oh my god, there's a Miriam. Miriam's incredible for the deck. It's also a rare card which we're going to ignore. Okay, that's a non-creature card. Armored Armadillo. Dubious card, I think. Can we do Map the Frontier? That doesn't seem like a good card. I feel like I want more creatures in the deck. Thunder Lasso. Can tap down creatures. Honest Ruststone. Oh yeah. Okay, he's cool. We can splash for him. Or Jem Lightfoote. Jem Lightfoote, very splashable. Seize the Secret. I think a Boombox. It's expensive, but Phantom Interference. Looks like we're going to have to splash blue. Tomb Trawler. Just a good 2-drop blocker. Probably sensible. Probably will keep me alive. Oh wow. Okay, we can get a Drake or we can get this rare. Sure. Let's take that rare. we might be able to play it in the deck. And okay. Interesting. That was an absolute disaster because I just could not control myself. I had to take every rare. What's the rare count? Wow. Okay. 10. That's actually 11 rares there, and in the deck we have. Yeah, it wasn't either of those, was it? Ornery Tumblewagg, I believe. Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, 12 rares. Actually got 2 Blooming Marshes. So splashing black could be a thing. Yeah, especially the white and the white-black land as well. I don't think we got very many black cards, that's the only thing. Let's have a look at our black cards. Yeah, we got 1 black card. And we got Rakdos Joins Up. Potentially playable. Don't have very many legendary cards though. Jem Lightfoote is legendary. Miriam will be legendary as well. Here's a slightly insane number of black lands, so I think we can just play the black cards. No big deal. We've got to splash red, obviously, for Rakdos Joins Up. We need double red for Stingerback Terror, which is going to be, I would say, out of the question. Except we can plot this for 1 red. Isn't that interesting? I say we can get away with the Stingerback Terror. Riku of Many Paths. Maybe. Oh, it works with modal spells, so that's confusing. So if you just use 1 mode, you get to choose one of these. He gains a +1/+1 counter. Or he makes a 1/1 bird. Or you can exile a card and play it until the end of your next turn. That seems like fun. It's looking definitely like we'll need 2 gold pans here just to try and bring some order to this chaos. Now, of the blue cards, well, we've got 40 cards exactly here. And we might have added all the good cards. Phantom Interference is sort of meh, I think. 1 Drake. We don't have artifacts for this thing. Couple of 4/4s with flash that come into play tapped is a bit meh, I think. Double down is good if I have Outlaws, but because I've got a mount deck, I think mounts generally are not Outlaws. In fact, yeah, if you remember what Outlaws are, mercenaries are. That's 4. We don't have enough Outlaws to justify that card, I would say. So yeah, we can't play that thing. Double down. Got some red things here. There's a Trick Shot, which is a removal spell. That could be playable. Joaquin, Perfect Shot. You need sources that deal non-combat damage to a creature equal. Yeah, which we don't have. So she's basically just a 2/3 creature. So I think Trick Shot is meh. Well, that's a good first pass at a deck. I think we could probably add a Gazer Drake. That's probably okay. Phantom Interference is probably okay, but actually getting blue to cast it could be a bit tricky. Don't want too many splash cards in the deck. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a double splash. 5. Yes, arguably we're just playing 5 cards that are splashing. Which isn't too bad. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll call that end of part 1. Definitely need a bit of a think about this one. So thanks for watching so far. And welcome back, guys. So a couple of changes. I realised Riku of Many Paths doesn't do anything in the deck because I don't have any modal spells. It's just a 3/3 for 3 mana that's very difficult to cast. So we drop that. I've also dropped Rise of the Varmints. I don't think this is going to be consistently good. It's 4 mana, maybe for 1 or 2 2/1 creatures. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very good. So I put in Trick Shot. So I've got another removal spell. And a Gazer Drake, so just another flyer. I'll admit this deck is a little bit iffy. But that is off the way when you draft 12 res. Let's see how we get on. See if we can get any win. If you can get any wins at all, then that's a bonus, I think. We've already won because we got 12 res. Sorry, I have put my microphone up. There we go. Should hear me better now. But we'll see whether we can cast anything at all. That's the main thing. We have black mana. We have black, green, and white. We have a couple of 2-drops there. We can get Miriam. Do we have a mount to go with Miriam? Now, the problem with the deck, we actually only have 3 mounts in the deck after all of that. This might be able to find me a mount, so keep that one. Let's say, unless you can go Miriam into mount, there's no point playing Miriam on turn 1. Now, Mirage Mesa, we could play at turn 1 for blue to play Jem Lightfoote later. And I think that's reasonable. Rather than waiting to see if we can top deck our island, I think just do that now. Okay, he's done this. He's got the Mirage Mesa. That's actually pretty sweet. We top-decked a mountain, so we've actually got all 5 colours, which is incredible. I think Frontier Seeker, we actually want to find a mount, if possible, to go with Miriam. But we found a plains. I can't complain about that. But we got something. There. Okay. Blossoming Marsh, last chance to play this untapped, so let's do that. We could play a Keykeeper, or we could play Miriam. I think Miriam might attract a removal spell, which is good. Then that's one less removal spell for Jem Lightfoote. Yeah, can pump the flyer, you see. Not a flyer, yeah. He knows I've got a plains. I feel we're playing into a removal spell, but we could try Jem Lightfoote. Oh, that prickly pear is coming in. Oh, that's interesting. So obviously we want to just trade our Frontier Seeker with you. I'm going to have learn a nasty lesson about what combat tricks are available, I think. If I block the Pixie. Yeah, I'll do that. I can take 1 damage. Okay, trade off. 2-1 for a 2-2 is fine. Aha, another flyer. Oh god. Right. It's getting pretty serious. You got 3 flyers. So I think we can play 2 creatures here. We're not going to try and draw a card. It's we're somewhat behind at the moment. Tumblewagg and a Keykeeper. And we'll try and build up Jem. And we will not attack. Okay. So I get the deal. It's can I guess what combat trick you've got when I don't know anything about the combat tricks? The relatively safe block seems like Nurturing Pixie. I'm gonna take that block and see. I might still get punished, but I'm gonna try that one. Crossfire does 2 damage. Oh. He didn't want to do the... That was an outlaw creature. Interesting, because he wanted to keep his mercenary. Alright. Very interesting. Yeah, the brushwagg, the tumblewagg rather, bit the dust there. So, I've got Keykeeper available. This can tap down the 4/3. I could either draw a card here, or play out my stuff. I think I want to draw an extra card. That's my feeling. Oh, this one's got vigilance. Let's attack. And end the turn. Okay, boombox. Shepherd of the Clouds. Another flyer. We're counting that's 4 flyers. This is why. This is that out of 13 cards he's drawn that many flyers. Yeah, just bounce the Shepherd of the Clouds. Fantastic. I love that combo. Yeah. I didn't do it. Okay. So we're going to tap down the 4/3. Maybe live for another turn. Now we've got to do something. We've got 7 mana. Well, I've got 5 mana because we have to tap a flyer next turn. I'll go ahead and play a Tomb Trawler. Yeah. Can just bump that to 2. Yeah, we've got to tap one of you down. Let's tap the genie. So, how much is getting through here? Okay, let's take that out and take 6. So let's recap. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 land. This blows up 1 artifact, creature, and up to 1 target land. I don't think he's got an artifact. May as well check. What is a good land to blow up? Because these are white lands, right? I think. Yes, definitely white lands. This gives him access to 3 red, 3 white. He's only got access to 1 blue. That is at instant speed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I could do that now. I could kill his Shepherd of the Clouds. Let's do that now. Submit 0. 1 creature and 1 land. We'll take out the island. Because we can hit for 4. Because we've got Vigilance. And end the turn. Oh, very good. We drew a flyer. That's huge. If all he needs is a damage land, and we're dead. We'll tap the big flyer, or a removal card, and he's dead. Okay, that's coming into play tapped. That's fine. And we have one of those. We've got 5 mana. We have to keep tapping something. Let's play a Silver Deputy. And we won't take a land off the top, funnily enough. Decline. This will attack. So yeah, Sterling Keykeeper, absolutely fantastic. It turns out, keeping me alive. But he just needs that direct damage land, ping land, I guess you'd call it. Outlaw Stitcher makes a big zombie thing. Two, all right. Shackle Slinger. Oh, second spell can tap things down potentially. Could be a problem. Remember to tap the genie. So he's starting to put out a quite a body of creatures. Yeah, it's 6 creatures, so he's got one more he can potentially get through here. I've got to play my Desecrator just to have another blocker. I cannot tap a single creature, or I die. And we'll attack with a flyer that's got Vigilance. He's got a chump blocker, so he's not dead next turn. He just needs to top deck or any removal spell at all, and he wins. That looks bad. Right, we're going to tap the genie. Oh, and that can't be blocked this turn. Oh, then why did I do that? Oops, yeah. I didn't read the jailbreak scheme, so that's unblockable this turn. If I can do, I wonder if I can do Control Z to undo that. I just made such a boo-boo. Because it would have been I'd have blocked with Gazer Drake, right? Darn. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just look at my cards. And, yeehaw, yeah, well done. Yeah, I think that's that. On top of the library, yes. Don't think I'm missing anything. It's actually 5 creatures as well against 4, so I think even if that wasn't unblockable, I was still dead. I'm going to still choose some good blocks here. That's going to go there. That can go there. That can go there. Yeah. And that can go there. So we definitely can't block this, right? Yeah. Close game. I still would have lost if I'd tapped the Pixie, because he had one more creature. Because I've got to tap a creature to tap one of his creatures, and he's using a removal spell. So. But that is the power of flying creatures. I think his top 13 cards, he had 4 flying creatures, I think. So I just could not match that. But it turns out, yeah, the guy that makes a zombie, that basically helped put him a creature ahead of me. So when he top decked the removal spell, that was it. Okay, we have white and green land. I've got a mountain. We'll be able to play a turn 3 Congregation Gryff, which is pretty good. We can't cast this guy. I might do a turn 1 Pixie, because I don't see... there's nothing good to bounce back. Oh, okay, we can get black mana with that. That's pretty good. Play Keykeeper. Swing in. I think in the last game that guy chipped in for about 4 or 5 damage with his Pixie that he played on turn 1. Okay, what's this? Okay, it's Mana Dork. And it untaps if you commit crimes. I like that. Okay, we can either play Congregation Gryff now, or have a Boneyard Desecrator next turn. Let's have a Congregation Gryff now, I think. We might draw an untapped land. Don't have any legendary creatures to go with Rakdos Joins Up. Because it would have to be an untapped swamp to redraw next turn to get that guy out. But he may be able to block it. Well, it's got menace though, so it's not that easy to block. But I like the idea of this flying in and gaining a few life points. That seems quite nice. Oh, a gold pan. Don't mind if I do. I will play that for black mana. I'll play a gold pan. Right, here's the thing. We saddle up the Gryff and attack, and he uses his removal spell on the Gryff. That feels pretty bad. So I might pop this on the Pixie. He's got to remember, he's got 4 mana because he's got a Bandit. He can always actually pump up his Armadillo. Interesting. Okay, he had a Skullduggery to kill my poor little 1/1. I will not use the treasure token, but I will swing in with the Gryff. He's got another removal spell, we'll see. And that Pixie can come back next turn as a 3/3. I think we go for the Boneyard Desecrator though. So one thing we might want to keep an eye on is always having 2 mana available for this ability. So if he were to kill the Gryff now, I sacrifice it in response to pump up the Desecrator. That might be pretty good. Then again, maybe we've got Rakdos Joins Up. We're not too scared if he kills my Gryff. And we'll see if we can saddle the Gryff. I don't think it has to be. Doesn't matter if it's got summoning sickness. I'm feeling a removal spell coming. I'm not getting carried away here. Usually the nasty ones are double black, but then he does have double black because he's got a hard bristle black bandit. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Just attack like that, please. This could be a white spell that kills anything over 4 toughness, but he doesn't have it if it exists. I'm expecting that big spider thing. Cacturachia. No, it's a huge creature on the ground. That's the Tumblewagg. 6/6. Okay, map the frontier. Get some stuff out of my deck. We can tap down the elemental with the Keykeeper. And using up the treasure. Do we want Creosote Heath for a bit of damage? We could get blue mana. Definitely want the blue mana. Yeah, let's get that because it is a tap land. Let's mount up with this guy. Don't do that. Why do I do that? Okay, and the turn. Oh, buried in the garden. Okay, I've got an idea here. I've got no way of killing an enchantment, but I could sacrifice my Congregation Gryff. I can take 6 damage without too much of a problem. Okay, untap him, that's fine. I will activate my Boneyard thingy. Congregation Gryff. So that goes nicely in my graveyard. He didn't attack. Why didn't he attack? Come on. Oh, because he wants... I suppose, yeah, he doesn't want to defend against a menace creature. That makes sense. Right. Rakdos joins up. Let's go. Have a Congregation Gryff, please. And we've got 2 mana to tap with. I will say thanks. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You could blow up. Rakdos joins up. Okay, we're definitely tapping down the 6/6. Alright, I want to play my Gazer Drake, pre-combat. So, I'm thinking... Good. I was going to attack with the zombie as well. We are off the mark, so yeah, as I say, it's just a bonus after this ridiculous draft. Okay, it's a 2-lander. Got black mana. We'll have 2 untapped on turn 2. We can play a Tomb Trawler, which can block for a bit. We're going second, so we might draw a third land, which should fix everything. Then we can play Oasis Gardener. Yeah, okay, let's give this a shot. And we draw a third land, so everything is fine. Okay, play a Blooming Marsh and Tomb Trawler. Not the most aggressive card. It's all green. And he has a 3/3. Okay, I could get in with the flyer. Or I could play an Oasis Gardener so I can make sure I've got full mana next turn. He has red mana. Oh, 2 land off the top. That's a lot of forests. He's been through 5 forests. We get mountain, another colour of mana. It's only, well, we've got blue from the Oasis Gardener. Might be a smart move to use up the blue. Play the blue creature before the Oasis Gardener bites the dust. Yes. I'm going to do that. It's fine. I'm holding up our removal spell if we need it. Slick shot Sharf, of all things. Oh, block it. Let's see what you got. Snakeskin Veil. Do you have 2 Snakeskin Veils? No. There is a trick shot. Okay, I can actually blow up Commando and the Ox. What's the best thing to do here? Couple of 3/4s. That's pretty difficult for him to deal with. Yeah, let's start playing some big 4-drop things. I think I attack with the Drake. I'll hold the Gryff back, I think. Nice synergy between Trick Shot and Bovine Intervention. Can blow up the Ox token later on with the Trick Shot. And if you so you do it, saddle this for 2, and you can make a 1/1 sheep. Drake is making Trick Shot cheaper on his turn. That might be important. Oh, this thing. Right, what's this do? 3/3. +1/+2. And then you can bounce the creatures back. You can bounce the Hound, and you can Surveil again. I've got a Nurturing Pixie, so I think my come into play effect is the Oasis Gardener 2 life. That's pretty cool. So, let's see, saddle for 2. we're playing a Desecrator. I think we are... Is Desecrator can saddle that. Pixie can bounce just Tomb Trawler or something. Yes. Yeah, that's saddled. Attack like this. So I'm tapped out. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna trade off for the commando. I'm gonna get a sheep out of the bargain. I could have done something much cleverer there, probably, like holding up the trick shot, so I could get a 2 for 1. Here we go. Is that going to attack as a 4-5? Yeah, you can attack a bunch of stuff. And it's going to be 9 damage. Yeah. Tumbleweed Rising. Nice. Okay. We're just attacking with the flyers, I think, here. We could hold up Trick Shot. Tell you what, we will have 4 mana for Trick Shot in my opponent's turn if we play the Tomb Trawler. Yep. We might have another snakeskin veil, but we'll have to just take that on the chin. If so... Let's trick shot him now. Could just trade with sheep plus Desecrator. Oh, he has a Thunder Salver. Yeah, that's taught me a lesson. Okay. There's one less removal for my flyers. I can swing for 6 in the air next turn. Okay, it's a 2-lander. Black, white and something else. We've actually drawn both of our red cards here. We have a 2-drop. We have a removal spell. And we need to top deck quite a lot of land. Bit risky. I'm going to keep it. And we'll do this for Red Mana, I guess. I've got both our red cards. Makes sense. Creosote Heath. Yeah, let's play the Keykeeper. That gives us our green mana, so that's nice. Let's do that. Okay, what is that? 4/2 vigilance. Just need to tap it to draw a card, and he's got a mount. I think we're better killing. We could kill the mount in response to stop him drawing a card, or we could kill Wily Duke himself. Might make more sense. How bad is this? X is... Okay, let's see what he mills. He didn't mill any creature cards. So obviously that is just a card draw engine for him. I'm going to call it. That's not a mount creature. Can't land to draw an extra card every single turn. That's ridiculous. Gold Pan's a good draw. That gets us to 5 mana. Golden Townsfolk. And Rampland. Well, that's not going to get big enough to beat my zombie. He's going to be running out of cards. Might have a good long game here. Do we want a gold pan again, or just pump up the Desecrator a bit? Yeah, seems reasonable. I'm very scared about this townsfolk. Oh, that looks incredibly bad from us. What does it do? Okay, you can exile it. So it gets to scry 2 again. If he's got another come into play effect, things are going to be bad. And if I kill, of course, the Fortune and the Ox, we have a 5/5 townsfolk to deal with. Okay. We've got to keep putting out creatures. I'll pop out another gold pan as well. I think we are going to probably end up using the removal on the Vengeful Townsfolk at some point. Because it's got the most power. Alright. Alright. Miriam's a legendary creature, so she actually does a good job with Rakdos Joins Up. It only hits the opponent. Rakdos Joins Up. Oh, you put a creature in there. That's a good hit. Holy cow. Start taking damage. May as well do that, yeah. So, I'm actually tempted just to trade Miriam with Vengeful Townsfolk because this is only going to do 3 extra damage, right, to my opponent. Or potentially 5 if I pump up Miriam. I think it's a dangerous moment. We've got to try and trade off. And, you know, potentially bring out a combat trick. Yeah, he brought out a combat trick, okay. What I'm tempted to do now is, whilst he's tapped out, we do Trick Shot, take out Townsfolk and Ox. We'll take 4 damage, but we're kind of trying to stem the bleeding a little bit. Of course, we can bring back Miriam with Rakdos Joins Up, and then that is potentially 5 damage. To his face. Or we Trick Shot now whilst he's tapped out. Probably he might have a Snakeskin Veil, that's the only thing. I'm gonna pop that on you. Cost me a treasure, but I get a 3/3 blocker. It might save me 2 damage next turn. We'll see. Right. Moderately sized creature. Requisition Ray just destroyed an artifact and pumped up all his creatures. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's 6 more damage. Okay, we have another land, which isn't the worst thing, means I don't have to use my treasure. I can Rakdos Joins Up. Well, I could have a 5/6 creature, or a 5/4 creature that will do 5 direct damage to my opponent. I think the 5/6 creature makes a bit more sense, so let's do that. And that can become a... yeah, we're on 8 life. I think we've got to use the 2 mana left to tap something down. I think that's the only option that makes sense. If he's got another removal spell, well, he's going to win. I think it was Gateway Glamor and Requisition Raid. Well, that's... no, that just killed that artifact. Take up the shield was the combat trick. Killed one of the creatures, so... Shepherd of the Clouds, that's not good news. That is Wily Duke. Comes straight back into play because he has a mount in play. That's how that works. We're going to tap something down that is going to do me a lot of damage, like Sheriff of Safe Passage. Actually, you know what? The Burrow Fiend probably does a huge amount of damage because he's got loads of creatures in his graveyard. He's got 2 creatures in the graveyard. Not that many. So this is, he did not attack, okay. Well, this is the mount deck, isn't it? Of Legend. We'll play another of these. I don't know if we survive next turn, but... yeah, let's... I don't think getting this guy up to 3/3 makes any difference, so I'll pop this on the Boneyard Desecrator. Okay, pass to attacker, so we tap his flyer. Can't do anything about that one. Now I think about it, yeah, we can't stop. Oh, yeah, well, let's think about this, because, yeah, you can trade with Wily Duke, and you can kill the 4/4, and we can take 6 damage. Let's see. Another combat trick I'm feeling. I like how he's just drawing more combat tricks and more creatures. He's got to take up the field. Makes sense. Another creature, of course. But he has drawn 2 extra cards because of Wily Duke. Let's be fair. I draw a swamp. Yeah, I'm a little bit short on creatures, definitely. In this deck. What am I drawing instead of creatures? Yeah, I'll tell you what, the 2 gold pants have taken up a creature slot. So that might be the problem. Another vengeful townsfolk, yeah. Tap that flyer. The other thing was, this brought Wily back from the dead. That's what Wily sort of escaped death twice now. Oh. Okay. Nice. See if he can save. No, he can't save Wily again. I'm just gonna die though. I mean, I have a card that brings back a creature, but it doesn't. It's not a creature as well. It's basically a reanimation spell. Okay, we're at 2 and 2. Well, I thought this was an absolute pile after the draft. So it's two more wins than I expected I would get, but in terms of hitting the right colours, it's not done too badly. But I feel we're a little bit punished here. We can plot Stingerback Terror on turn 3, I notice. And then we've got quite a big flying threat. But yeah, we don't have green for Miriam on turn 2. We can play a boombox, but it's sort of very little board presence until turn 4, when we can play the Terror. We are drawing 1 extra card. We've got quite a few green sources in the deck, so there's a good chance we could get Miriam out. Jem might get stuck in my hand for quite a long time. Very risky. I'm going to keep it. That's potentially a 4-drop we can have. We only need to hit 1 land, which hopefully isn't too much to ask. Okay, we get the Pixie. I think I'm going to play out a boombox to get it out of my hand, because it means Stingerback Terror will get to be slightly larger. This brings back any non-land permanent. It could bounce. It could just bounce the boombox. Right, turn 3. We are just going to plot the Stingerback. didn't draw that 4th land. You know, fingers crossed next turn. But something was plotted. Take 4. The Djinn. Okay, he's got a big flyer. Well, we got a gold pan. Not the worst thing in the world, though. Because we can play it. Get a treasure. And we could play Miriam Herd Whisperer, who could actually trade with a prairie dog, which is something. We can actually bounce gold pan later with the Pixie to make the Pixie a 2/2 and then make it a 3/3 so it can block the Drake. That's the best I can do. Or we can play Jem Lightfoote next turn. Take a bunch more damage this turn. It's pretty horrible. Okay, yeah, let's play a Pixie quickly. Bounce the gold pan. Play a Stingerback Terror, which is only a 2/2. We could double block the Drake. Not the best Stingerback Terror in the world, but yeah, it's something. It doesn't really go. It's not super synergistic with a Pixie that's bouncing things back to your hand. And if we double block, and he's got any instant speed removal, you know, actually, what are we doing? Let's not take this risk. We're taking 5 damage. We can survive this. Right, big flyer. A lone shark for 2 cards. 1 card. We actually drew an island. That's incredible. Okay. So, we could play Jem Lightfoote. Stingerback becomes a 3/3 if we do that. Bighorn can block the prairie dog on the ground, or the lone shark. If we play Miriam, gold pan, and attach gold pan to the Stingerback Terror, what does that do? I just like the sound of that, because it's building up my Stingerback Terror a bit. It means I can have a 5/5 flyer who can kill the Djinn. Yes. I'm on 9 life and he's on 27. I'm not going to attack. So he needs a removal spell now. I'm sure he has one. Metamorphic Blast. Just a blue spell that kills stuff. Sure. I see. Because it makes this a 0/1 white rabbit. It dies. I love that. Yes, just the best removal spell for that. Oh, great. So we are dealing with a 4/4 lifelink as well. That's fun. And he gets to tap down a creature because his removal spell cost him 1, so he gets to do something else that removes another creature. I love that. So I have to jump block. Yep, loving this. Okay, so block and take 9 damage, so I just lose anyway. Oh well. It was fun whilst it lasted, but yeah, Metamorphic Blast is a bit of a killer there. Never mind. It wasn't the best opening hand. At least we saw Stingerback Terror and saw how it can get blown up for 1 mana. Two more wins than I thought I was going to get. So, yeah, 250 gems, 2 packs. It's something. We'll have a look at the deck. So I started out with Ornery Tumblewagg. I thought I was going to get a lovely green-white mount deck. And then I got distracted, and I grabbed lots of rares. I think about 12 rares in total. You can see some of them here. I put many of them in the deck. I think I left out the ones that were not going to do anything. Rakdos Joins Up was a decent shout. Just basically a reanimation spell. Stingerback Terror we saw there. You can cast it for 1 red, so if you're prepared to wait a turn, that was fine. Yep, Tumblewagg. And playing the lands, of course, we got 2 Blooming Marsh and a Concealed Courtyard. So help the mana base a bit. But yeah, 5-color deck, and we got 2 wins with it. Not too bad, not too shabby. We had to play 2 gold pans, so yeah, if you're having to play cards that are neither creatures nor removal spells, you are weakening the deck a bit. I mean, the multicolored cards you're playing better be worth it. In other words, they better get sort of 2-for-1s. I was hoping I'd win a game with Tomb Trawler just because I saw the guy milling the top of his deck with that green mount, the Badger. I thought maybe we could go along here and win when he decks himself out, but no, card advantage is a thing, and he just built up a huge army. Anyway, that is a video. Let's claim our winnings. Incredible winnings. And thanks for watching.